Grace and peace be with you.
And also with you.
I'm Ruth Richards. I'm James's mother, and as I'm also an ordained minister in the United Church of Christ, it is my privilege and joy to officiate at Molle's and James' wedding ceremony, and it is my honor to welcome you here. So, welcome everyone. Welcome to the families and friends who've traveled from far and wide to be here this afternoon. Welcome to this place of witness and celebration. And before we begin, Mollie and James ask that I request you to set your phones to silent. Are we ready? You ready? Dearly beloved, we are gathered here in the presence of God to witness the marriage of James Richards and Mollie Manzi, to ask God's blessing on them and to share in their joy. Jesus himself was a guest at a wedding in Cana of Galilee and is here with us now through the Holy Spirit. Marriage is a gift of God, sealed by a sacred covenant. God gives human love, and through the love that husband and wife have for each other, they come to know each other with mutual care and companionship. God gives joy, and through that joy, wife and husband may share their new life with others. Marriage is a way of life that all should honor. It must not be undertaken carelessly, lightly, or selfishly, but reverently, responsibly, and after serious thought. Let us begin with a prayer. Gracious and holy God, you have taught us through your Son Jesus that love is the fulfilling of the law. In loving each other, may your beloved children, Mollie and James, continue in your love until their lives end. Through Jesus Christ. Amen. Evan is going to read the first lesson from the New Testament of the Bible.
Hello? Listen now to what St. Paul wrote to the Christians in Corinth. First letter, chapter 13, verses 1 through 8. If I speak in the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have a faith that can move mountains but have not love, I am nothing. If I give all I possess to the poor and surrender my body to the flames but have not love, I gain nothing. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres.
Mollie and James, before God and this assembly, I ask you to affirm your willingness to enter this covenant of marriage and to share all the joys and sorrows of this partnership, whatever the future may hold. James, will you have Mollie to be your wife, and will you love her faithfully as long as you both shall live?
I will.
Mollie, will you have James to be your husband, and will you love him faithfully as long as you both shall live?
I will.
This is where everybody gets to join in with a pledge of support. So I'd like to invite all of us, everyone, families and friends of James and Mollie, please stand as able and answer in support of this couple. Do you offer your prayerful blessing and loving support to this marriage? If so, please answer, we do.
We do.
You may now sit down. So you ready? All right. So James, will you take Mollie's right hand in your right hand? That's it. Repeat after me. I, James John, give myself to you.
I, James John, give myself to you,
Mary Jane Elizabeth,
Mary Jane Elizabeth,
to be your husband.
to be your husband.
I promise to love and cherish you
I promise to love and cherish you
in the covenant of marriage.
in the covenant of marriage
From this day forward,
from this day forward,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
in plenty and in want,
in plenty and in want,
in joy and in sorrow,
in joy and in sorrow,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
So, take both hands. I vow to be open.
I vow to be open with you in all things.
I will help you
I will help you
in attaining your
in attaining
aspirations.
your aspirations.
I will seek to find a balance
I will seek to find a balance between contentment and
Mollie, would you like to take James' hand in your right hand? I, Mary Jane Elizabeth,
I, Mary Jane Elizabeth,
give myself to you, James John,
give myself to you, James John,
to be your wife.
to be your wife.
I promise to love and cherish you
I promise to love and cherish you
in the covenant of marriage.
in the covenant of marriage.
From this day forward,
From this day forward,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
in plenty and in want,
in plenty and in want,
in joy and in sorrow,
in joy and in sorrow,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
Come on, take both of James's hands. Repeat after me. I vow that you will always be the one to know me best.
I vow that you will always be the one to know me best.
I will always support you when taking risks.
I will always support you when taking risks.
I will show you and tell you
I will show you and tell you
how deeply I love and appreciate you.
how deeply I love and appreciate you.
So now, the rings. Now, Audrey, will you please give the ring that James is going to end up with to Justine? It's characteristic of James and Mollie that they